Hello, dear students. Today I will tell you a maths story on exponents and powers. Once upon a time, there lived a king named Veer Pratap Singh. He had a vice minister named Gyandev. The king liked to play indoor games, so he asked his people that whoever will create the most interesting and challenging game would be suitably rewarded. Many people came up with new ideas and games, but the king didn't like any game. Some were boring while others were too complex to understand. One day, a man came and showed the king a new game, chess. The man said, "Your Majesty, I have invented a new game. It is called as chess." The king said, "Tell me more about it." The man said, "This is a board game with 32 white and 32 black squares. The game is played between two individuals. Let's play then." The king got so engrossed that he even forgot his lunch also. It was late afternoon, but the king was still playing. The king said, "This is really interesting, isn't it, Gyandevji?" The vice minister said, "Yes, my lord, I can clearly see this is so good. I am very happy. Tell me, man, what kind of reward you deserve for this invention?" The man said, "If you think this is invaluable, then just give me half of the treasure of the kingdom." The vice minister said, "Don't you think that is asking for too much?" The man said, "I am so sorry, Your Majesty. I became little greedy. How about for the first square of the chessboard I receive 1 grain of wheat, 2 grains of the wheat for the second one, 4 for the third one, and so on, doubling the amount of grain each time? There are just 64 squares on the board. It is not asking for too much, is it, Vice Minister?" The king thought that now is he making fun of me by asking for so less? Anyways, if he wishes for so less, let him have it. The vice minister thought that, something is fishy here. I know for sure this man is too greedy. At night, while sleeping, the man imagined wheat grains being calculated on the board. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and so on. Slowly, one bag after another is getting filled. The minister is getting tired. The entire kingdom treasure is getting empty as the king is buying grains from the cellar. Finally, the king's treasure is left with nothing. King gave his crown to the man and he became the king himself. The man said, "That was such a nice dream. Early morning dreams are always true. Today I shall be crowned as king." Next day, the man goes to king's palace and said, "Your Majesty, I am ready to collect my reward." "What is your condition, Vice Minister?" The Vice Minister said, "Nothing much. As promised, you shall receive the 1 grain of wheat for the first one, 2 for the second one, 4 for the third one, and so on. But just one request. Please get all the bags required for filling the grains yourself before it gets dark. Otherwise, it would be considered as an insult to the king, and you shall be hanged. The man said, "What? Let me estimate the number of bags required." "Oh no, that is impossible. I am sorry, my lord, I became greedy and thought of fooling you by my intelligence. But now I realize my mistake. From now on, I shall use my intelligence constructively for the good of people, not to fool them." The king said, "Yes, I forgive you. After all, you invented such an interesting game." So, students, the moral of the story is intellectuals solve problems. Geniuses prevent them. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.